I don't see why, I cannot see why everyone does it. I mean, is it because they see their houses as an investment and you know, as rather as a place to live? Whereas as soon as you see a boat as a place to live, then that's it. You haven't got to worry about the fact it's going to go up or down in value. You know, you just look after it and you live in it. I'm Paul. I was sitting by this river and having a cup of coffee, and I saw a sign for sale on a boat on the other side of the river, and within 24 hours I bought it. I've gone for a ride the next day and thought, this is great. When I took the boat out, they used to kneel down and sort of start saying their prayers or throwing me life rings, terrified of my manoeuvrings, but I think I'm okay now.
All right, then that's Isabel and I'm Stefan. We've been living on boats on the River Lee for 2 years.
With our kids, Loic, Leah and Bonnie. But why we decided to live on a boat? I don't know. You wanted to live on a boat.
Expensive rent.
Yeah. This one is a Dianti. That's where we live. Stefan and I, and that's where the cooking is done and the family meeting is. This is fantastic. It's Leah and Bonnie's boat. And then the one with the red tarpaulin is the Brain. It's Loic's boat.
From sort of busy inner city Clapton, you come down the hill, and as soon as you come over the bridge, you just feel that you're coming into a different world. And most people have create that different world by sort of opening their front door and shutting it behind them, and then they create all that world within them. You know, their music, their furniture. Well, the world is created for me here. I mean, it's marshland, you know, it's water, it's wildlife.
She learned how to swim. She fell in the water at least 3 times because there's another cat here. His name is Chino and he's quite nasty with her. And the other day he pushed her in the water. Un tout petit, c'est vrai.
The hard part is in the dead of winter. You know, January, February, where it's dark, it's cold, the fire is on, but in the morning it's freezing cold.
And I think it's even harder for the girls because they've got to start their fire and to keep their fire going, and it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
After a day's rain, can come right up and go and overshoot the banks, in which case you're into pretty dire, you know, situation, and that's where you really rely on your neighbours.
Okay, so this is a bedroom where Stefan is sleeping.
My bed, nice comfortable double bed here.
This is the dining room. Showers and toilets.
Here is the bathroom and the shower. Wonderful chemical toilet there. Pride and joy. Galley, as it's called, galley, kitchen.
The kitchen.
Music, yes. Nice car radio, put in 4 speakers. Makes it a real lovely dance boat, this. And the music's really loud.
The privacy is difficult, yeah, because well, that's where we eat, that's where we cook, and that's where we sleep as well. So, like, even if we want to be alone, we just have to pull the curtain, and the curtain won't stop the noise or won't stop hear the other people. The girls, they can have a bit more privacy, the boy as well.
If I hadn't got a boat here, I'd never have met some of the people that I've met here, because I wouldn't have, you know, come across them in my working life and in the life I have with my friends, you know, off river.
You know, like when you go out into the countryside, and people are waving at you, they're smiling at you, or the children are just think you're Rosie and Jim. Fantastic.
But yeah, everybody is friendly. That's another reason why it's nice to live on a boat. Just because you're living on a boat, people seem friendly with you.
Artists, conservationists, ecologists. There's a policeman here, there's a doctor here. You know, so I don't know of any community that is so tightly knit. It's not shut off. It's not private. You know. This boat is just part of how you live. I mean, your front room is really outside in the towpath in the summer, you know, chatting to everyone, chatting to your neighbours.
The view in the morning. Yeah, when you wake up and you see the sun rise, it's beautiful. And yeah, when you go and get some water, when you're cruising. When you start the fire, even it makes you feel good, or when you chop the wood and all, yeah, lots of things.
That's enough, isn't it? I think that's
So it was a bit like it was a bit like, you know, the game. Like, you know the rules.
You know the rules.
Yeah, it was a bit like game.
Yeah.
Like, so it was a bit like, yeah, here's your note. You know, it was a bit like that. Yeah, I take the Toothpaste magazine. Here's your note.
It's free. It's not like water. Oula. Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire?
Allez, c'est vague.
Oh, tu m'en demandes beaucoup là.